What's up guys, Brad's Tech Review, back with another video for you guys today. And today I've got kind of a special video, actually a really special video. I'm unboxing the Apple iPhone XR that I just received in the mail today, about half an hour ago. Here it is. And you notice it comes in a skinnier box now, just like the Apple iPhone 12 does. That's because it doesn't come with a charging brick anymore. So there's the box, side to side. I got the red 64GB model, product red right there. But before I open that and unbox it, let's go over some specs. So, I'm going to be showing you guys the specs between my current phone that I'm recording on right now, which is my Apple iPhone 6, versus my new Apple iPhone XR that I have right in front of me right here. And so, the first one, the Apple iPhone 6 has a 4.7-inch Retina display, while the Apple iPhone XR has a 6.1-inch Retina HDR display, and it's a liquid Retina display. So, better picture, definitely on the Apple iPhone XR, big upgrade. They both support 4G LTE. Now the Apple iPhone 6 has an 8 chipset. That's super old. Apple doesn't even support that chipset anymore. And so that's one of the reasons why I upgraded. And the Apple iPhone XR has an A12 Bionic chipset. That's one of the newest chipsets. That's a 2-year-old chipset. So it's definitely going to be an improvement. Everything that I'm reviewing today in terms of the iPhone XR is going to be an improvement to the Apple iPhone 6. Okay. The Apple iPhone 6 has 11 hours of video playback. The Apple iPhone XR has 16 hours of video playback. Big difference there. The Apple iPhone 6 has first gen Touch ID, and the XR has Face ID. And then the Apple iPhone 6 does not have a glass front and back aluminum side case like the Apple iPhone XR does. So that's an improvement. The iPhone 6 is not water resistant, but the XR is water resistant up to 30 minutes. My Apple iPhone 6 is a 16GB model, and the Apple iPhone XR that I have right here is a 64GB model, so definitely big improvement there in terms of storage. I'll be able to store way more photos, way more videos for my upcoming YouTube videos in the future. That's a big plus. Okay, the iPhone 6 has a widescreen LCD display, 4.7 inches like I said, while the iPhone XR has an all-screen LED display because it has no home button, no top bezel anymore. Side bezels are really slimmed down a lot, and the bottom bezel is gone because there's no home button, like I just said. And it's a 6.1-inch display. Pixels on the iPhone 6, 1334 by 750 pixels, and pixels on the iPhone XR, 1792 by 828 pixel resolution. They both support 326 ppi, while the iPhone XR has a True Tone display. Apple iPhone 6 does not, so big improvements there. The Apple iPhone XR also doesn't have a 1080 display, so you're not going to get the most out of the screen like you want. So if you record a video in 1080p, it's not going to show as that in the actual video that you're looking at. It's going to show an 828p display, not 1080. So it'll show it once you post the video on YouTube or something, but it's not going to show before you post it, if that makes any sense. Kind of hard to explain, but. And then the Apple iPhone 6 does not have any haptic touch. That means just holding an application and getting more options to delete the app or go to settings in the app or do whatever you want to customize your app. iPhone 6 has 500 nits of brightness, and the Apple iPhone XR has 625 nits of brightness. That's a big improvement there. And the Apple iPhone 6 has 4.5 55 ounces of weight. That's 129 grams. And the Apple iPhone XR has 6.84 ounces of weight. That's 194 grams. So definitely a heavier phone, but it's going to feel more premium in your hands. It's not just going to feel like a light, non-glass, textured aluminum case that feels really cheap. It's going to feel super premium. A little bit heavier, a little bit to get used to, but you'll get used to it eventually. All right, camera. iPhone 6 has a single 8 MP wide camera, and the iPhone XR has a single 12 MP wide camera. And the iPhone 6 does not have an optical image stabilization like the XR does. The iPhone 6 has digital zoom 5 by 5 times, just like the XR. iPhone 6 has True Tone flash, while the XR has True Tone flash with slow sync. I don't know exactly what slow sync means, but I'll figure it out. And the iPhone XR has portrait mode with depth control, portrait lighting with 3 effects, natural, studio, and contour. And it also has smart HD photos, while the iPhone X or the iPhone 6 has none of those. Okay. Video. The iPhone 6 has no 4K video recording, and the XR can record at 240 FPS or 30 FPS or 60 FPS. Okay. The iPhone 6 has a 1080 HD video, while the iPhone XR has a 1080 HD video recording at 30 FPS or 60 FPS. So so the iPhone 6 has 1080 HD video at 30 FPS or 60 FPS, and the iPhone XR has 1080 HD video recording at 30 FPS or 60 FPS. So pretty much the same there. iPhone 6 has no extended dynamic range for video, while the iPhone XR does, up to 30 FPS. The iPhone 6 has slow-mo video at 120 FPS and 240 FPS. The iPhone XR has slow-mo video at 1080p at 120 FPS or 240 FPS, so way better quality there. Way bigger jump from the iPhone 6 to iPhone XR in terms of slow-mo video, which I don't know if I'll be using slow-mo video a lot, but maybe I will. I'm not sure yet. And so that's the spec sheet. I gotta tell you guys about the front-facing cameras. The iPhone 6 has a FaceTime HD camera, while the iPhone XR has a True Depth camera. It has a 1.2 MP photo, while the Apple iPhone XR has a 7 MP photos. The Apple iPhone 6 has no Retina flash like the XR does. The XR has a smart HDR photos, unlike the 6, just HDR photos, not smart. The iPhone XR has portrait mode with advanced depth control, unlike the iPhone 6. The iPhone 6 has no portrait lighting with 6 effects: natural, studio, contour, stage mono, high key mono, like the XR does. The XR has extended dynamic range for video at 30 FPS. iPhone 6 does not. iPhone XR has cinematic video stabilization at 1080p and 720p. And that is it for front camera. So iPhone 6 is missing a lot of specs compared to the Apple iPhone XR, and that's a huge upgrade. Front camera is a huge upgrade compared to the iPhone 6. That's another big reason why you could upgrade if you want to make vlogs on your YouTube channel or something. As well, iPhone 6 has 720p HD video recording at 30 FPS, while the iPhone XR has 1080p HD video recording at 30 FPS or 60 FPS. So, big jump there in terms of video recording in HD. The iPhone XR does support Animoji and Memoji, while that iPhone 6 does not. So the carriers that the iPhone XR supports is AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon, but I chose to get the unlocked version of the iPhone XR because eventually I'm going to get data for the phone, and I'm planning on upgrading to Mint Mobile, possibly. In terms of battery, the Apple iPhone XR has a way stronger battery than the Apple iPhone 6. So the Apple iPhone 6 has a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery just like the XR, but the XR supports wireless charging, which is a big plus. That's a cool feature that I really liked when I saw it at first glance. The Apple iPhone 6 has 11 hours of playback. XR has 16, like I said. The iPhone 6 has audio playback of up to 50 hours, but the iPhone XR has audio playback of up to 65 hours, so that's a big plus. The XR has fast charge capability, which means you can plug it into a USB-C power brick and it'll charge at double the speed of what you plug the Apple iPhone 6 into in a 5-watt charging brick versus a whatever watt charging brick the USB-C charging brick is. So up to 50% charge in 30 minutes with 20-watt adapter. Okay, so 20-watt adapter on your iPhone XR versus a 5-watt adapter on your iPhone 6 for charging. That's a huge difference in charging, so it'll take half the time to charge your XR compared to your iPhone 6. Another reason why this Apple iPhone XR box slimmed out so much is because the iPhone 6 has earpods that are included in the box, but the Apple iPhone XR does not include any earpods, so that slims down the box even more. Because the only thing that's in here is the phone and the USB-C charging cord. Last but not least, both the Apple iPhone XR and the 6, they both come with a lightning connector to connect to the power brick, but one's USB-C, one is USB-A, so the USB-C is obviously going to charge way faster than the USB-A, and that's another reason why I got a new phone, because the Apple iPhone XR has a way more powerful battery than the iPhone 6. It can withstand up to so many hours, while the iPhone 6 can only do half amount what the iPhone XR does. So now all that you guys have been waiting for is the unboxing. Let's get all that nonsense specs out of the way and let's unbox this baby. Let's go. Alright, so it's a product red, like I said. Definitely an unboxing I've been waiting for. I've been wanting a new phone for so long because my iPhone 6 is so slow in many ways. And it can't even hold Wi-Fi connection anymore, which is making me mad. So I'm glad I got a new phone. So here it is. Pull tab right there. Let's pull it. See that satisfaction. Dang. Alright. Let's remove the plastic. Plastic is off. Let's throw that to the side. Here is the box. Easily flip off the box, and there it is. Right off the bat. The Apple iPhone XR product red. Wow. That is very nice. Alright. Let's take this out of the box very carefully. And I'll talk about that in a split second. Okay. And so, it also comes with a USB Type-C charging adapter. Let's get this out. Alright. Nicely packaged. Apple's well known for nicely packaging products. And so here's the cord. Of course, tangled up, but whatever. See, it's a USB-C. USB-A is much bigger than that, but there we go. And here is literature, product red. Alright. It has directions on how to turn it on, power off, charging. Okay. It has a SIM card ejector and a sticker. There we have it. Alright, let's put this back. If I can. There we go. Set that to the side. Alright. And I don't have a case for this Apple iPhone XR yet, but it's coming in a few days. I just ordered it this morning. And it's an Apple clear case I'll be unboxing in a few days. And I'll show you guys what that's like once I put it on my iPhone. But here is the iPhone. It has the power on and off buttons. It has the noise canceling switch. And it has the power button. Here's the aluminum side, red aluminum side. The back is a glass back. As you can see, it reflects off the sunlight outside. Okay, it says iPhone product red still. Camera, flash. And here's the screen. I don't want to take the screen protector off yet. Okay. And one more thing is, the problem with the Apple iPhone XR when you buy it is if you don't have a USB-C charger, and it comes with a USB-C cord, right? But it doesn't come with a USB-C power brick. So you're going to have to go buy one separately off of Amazon or wherever you can find it cheap. And you got to get one so you can use this phone to support USB-C charging. Otherwise, you have to use your old USB Type-A charger to charge this phone, and it's going to charge very slowly, just like it charges iPhone 6 very slowly. It'll have the same charging speed at which you charge your phone. So that's kind of a downside to this, but it's only like 15 bucks more, which is not too bad. So I'll probably be getting one of those in the future, but for now I'll just use my charger I have right now. But other than that, that's about it for my Apple iPhone XR product red unboxing. 64 gigabytes of storage. I went over all the specs in case you guys want to go buy one for yourselves. And thank you for watching my video. I'll be posting very, very soon. I have a case coming in the mail and an Apple Watch SE coming within less than a month. So I'll be getting to that very, very soon. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.